Yep. Good morning, everyone. So, last session we learned about working with some multimedia options. So, in HTML multimedia, so we learned about how to use a marquee. Marquee attributes I explained the various attributes for marquee. Marquee is used for scrolling and sliding titles. You can define by using marquee. Actually, in marquee, so many attributes are there, like scroll amount, like direction, behavior. So we have align, width, height, and BG color and loop. These are all the options for marquee. So these are all the attributes that we learned for marquee. Marquee attributes and functions are these. Already I given one example how to handle them, how we can work with marquee. Next, after marquee, we have another option, video and audio. Video and audio. Already I explained YouTube video. When we learnt about links, I showed you how to put a video. You remembered I already told you there, we don't prefer directly uploading video. Why we don't prefer directly uploading video? Because the videos will occupy more space, and due to that, it will be heavy on application. Generally, these days, how people are doing, people are uploading all their videos onto any YouTube channel because YouTube provides free video uploading space and all. And from there, they will get embedded link. That embedded link they use in iframe. By using iframes, I showed you how to put video. But a small concept I will show. If there are any video clips with less size and you want to use in your websites, then for that we have two elements we are having. So one is video and audio. For video and audio, HTML supports videos of type. We have different types of videos, but HTML supports videos of type like the video types are, we call them AVI, MKV, MOV, and we have MP4. These OGG, these are the most commonly used video types. If you want to upload any video and you want to show in a web page, then the video must be any of these types like AVI, MKV, MOV. These are video formats, different formats. But already I told you, we don't recommend to directly upload videos. We recommend to convert the videos, keep it in embedded YouTube channels, from there use them. But if you still want to upload some small video clips, then you can go with these formats. Make sure that the video is any of these format like AVI, MKV, or MP4 like that. Because while you are shooting a video through mobile or somewhere, it will ask which format. Later, so many online softwares are there you can download. You can convert videos into different formats and you can use them. Videos are these type, and audio, HTML supports audio of type, generally audio types will be like MP3, MIDI, WAV, etc. These are audio formats. It is MP3, MIDI, WAV. These comes under audio types. So we don't directly recommend to put the videos and audios, but if still you want, make sure that they are of these types. And for that, two elements are there. HTML elements to embed audio and video, or we have a video element and we have audio element. So we have embed element. Embed is obsolete. Obsolete means no longer in use. It is no longer in use. It is obsolete means it is no longer in use. That means earlier we used to use it, but now browsers are not supporting. Better you go with video and audio. And how to link them? So simple syntax is nothing. We can just use a video, and video have src. Src is name and path of video, MP4 or something. And we have controls. Controls are used for pause, play, resume, like stop options. They are defined using controls. You can also put a poster. Poster is nothing but some image dot jpg, png, like this. These are nothing but they will put a poster. Poster is just like a thumbnail, right? For videos, you can put some thumbnail before the video starts playing, right? This is video element. Same, you can set audio also. So some name dot mp3, and you can add controls, you can add poster, everything same. This is for audio. For audio, you can put this element. So majority of situation, don't use them. If still you want to use them, because why don't use them? Because they occupy a lot of space. Already I explained the statistics. What is the statistics? At least suppose you are uploading 1 hour video, how much space it may occupy? If it is an MP4 video and 1 hour video, how much space it may occupy? 500, 700 MB. And 500, 700 MB means generally we purchase our website space, maximum 10 GB, 20 GB, like that. If for videos itself you occupy the space, you have to purchase space, then it will be too costly. That's the reason use the technique of embedding. How to embed and use, I already explained them. I will show a simple example here, how to handle that. So for example, see, let's open our project. And in this project, let's add a simple video. First, we will put a video clip. We will upload a video clip into our project. So there is a videos folder here. In the beginning, we created images, videos, and all. In that videos folder, let me copy some video. In my computer, I have some videos. Yeah, I will upload a simple MKV file. There is a MKV file. That's a small video clip, and I will paste that here. So there is a small video clip by name class. In our project videos folder, we have that file. Now we have to link that in the web page. So just I am keeping here video element. Video have src in videos, class mkv. For that width and height are common, 200 and 200 I given. But this video, you can observe here, the video clip looks like this. This is video. So, but there is no controls there. Play, pause, nothing. So I will keep this 300 size. That's a video clip I have. And for this, what I will do, controls. If we add controls, then there will be controls like this. Controls, just you can play. It is just 19 seconds. Some video clip is there. I click on play. It starts playing that video clip there. The video is just playing in that area and it is displaying. Now, important, if you want a thumbnail, then what you can do, just put a poster. Poster is in images. I have some asp.jpg, and you can see that is used as a poster. That means before the video starts, it will keep that poster there. And you click on the play button, then the video starts. I showed you a YouTube template now. We created a YouTube like template. In that you can upload like that all videos. But that is not good. But you can try like that. You collect some 20-30 video clips. You put them in all the places by using video. You can use deflex side by side. You can create cards like design and you can put the video clips. So, but 100% not recommended. These days, we never recommend anybody to directly put videos because it is very slow in rendering. So, and you are taking risk. Your websites, people will not visit much if there is very lag in the content. Means content is slowly loading. It is not opening fastly. That happens regularly if you put a lot of multimedia into it. So what to do? Create one YouTube channel, upload your videos there. YouTube people will take care about conversions. They will make it lightweight. You just get a embedded link and put it through iframe, which already I showed how to embed by using iframe, right? Like this, you can link audio files, video files, and put them in the page. This is just one example to make you understand about audio and video. You can link MP3 files. You will see background songs playing when any website is open. These are all related to multimedia. In multimedia, you need to just understand only three things: how we can keep audio and video, and how to keep marquees. These are the options. With this, we complete all the HTML part. In HTML, some more topics are there, but those topics are related to JavaScript. With the JavaScript jQuery only, we can control them. So like Canvas, SVG, like options are present. We will learn them with the JavaScript jQuery combination because directly we cannot do them, right? So in HTML, I will give you the summary. What are the main concepts? I will give you the summary of complete HTML related main concepts. In HTML concepts, what topics, major concepts we discussed? One is we started with browser engine. Am I right? Browser architecture. Na? We started with browser architecture. We discussed about HTML parsing. HTML parsing means how HTML is translated. Next important, we learned HTML elements. How many types of elements are there? 5 types of elements. We discussed the difference between them. Next, we need HTML page structure. HTML page structure means the sections in the HTML, head, body, and document declaration, that is page structure. In page structure, actually, we have declaration. So we have body, head, and body. And all we discussed important about head section. And we discussed about body section. And we discussed about semantics for layout. I told you semantics is not just only for layout. Lot of semantics are there. Semantic for headings, paragraphs, block codes. We discussed about basic entities and elements. Basic entities and elements means line breaks, blank spaces, pre-formatted, sample text, code, variables. I explained some basic things. So next we learned about ordered list, unordered list, and data list. Data list, ordered list, unordered list. These are important. We learned about text formatting. Text formatting means font styles, font effects, all these comes under text formatting. Bold, italic, font face, how to handle them, right? Next important, images. After that, links. After that, forms. After that, tables. And after that, multimedia. These are the major concepts of HTML. These are the key things in HTML, and very big concepts are images, links, forms, tables, like options. Right? We discussed a lot of things about forms, lot of things about tables and links, right? These are all the concept of HTML. And once we are good with HTML, now next important, we need to go into the concept of working with the styles. Once we are good with HTML, we will discuss about the concept of styles. I am starting with styles, but during this week, anytime, I will conduct one test on HTML. Right up to HTML concepts, I will, what we discussed, for that one test I will conduct. Test will be 2 types. One, first I will conduct theoretically how questions asked. Second, I will conduct a practical test. In that you have to design the screen and you have to show. Right? We will conduct a test on that. So meantime, we will be continuing our styles, CSS and all, right? But after HTML, CSS, we will create one website template. Then we will go into next level, right? Already with HTML, one template we designed. One template I created, showed you. With HTML, CSS, another template we will see. Another website complete design template we will see. Then we will go into level by level. So For HTML, I will conduct the test. When I will conduct, I will tell you on the day itself, right? Because when I see more people in class on that day, I will conduct. Because if I say tomorrow test, then nobody will come. So when I see more people in class, full strength, then on that day I will conduct. Okay. Right. During this week, we will have two tests, theoretical test and practical, both. Okay. So once we are good in HTML, now we will go into the concept of working with styles. Actually, concept is styles. For general people, we put it as CSS. We generally call as CSS. We generally, the main technical concept is styles. But for general people, we generally call this as CSS as a topic. But CSS is not topic. Topic is what? Styles. CSS is one part of styles. I will explain that here. So the topic is called as styles. Why? Because generally some topics we change just for your understanding sake. Technically, they may be different. For your understanding sake, we change a little bit because you people want to join some course. When you want to join some course, you will come and inquire for a course. Have you seen the course catalog? Have you seen the course catalog? That means in our course, what we are going to discuss, our admin have sent you course catalogs. Content, huh? Have you gone through the content? Have you seen what is the course content topics? Generally, anybody goes to any office to join a course, institute or anywhere, we will give a course content, right? He will open that course content and he will see the content. Seriously, he don't know anything, but he is watching it. He came to learn the course and he is seriously watching my catalog, course content. What he knows in it? Hmm? What topics you know in it? You don't know, but you are seriously examining the topics. All the papers you are rotating left, right, left. At least 10-15 minutes you will verify the topics, but you don't know anything inside it, right? Generally, what you are verifying, some well-wishers of yours who asked you to join these courses, learn these courses, they will tell you about some topics. They will say that make sure that these topics you are learning or not, these are in that content or not, they are teaching these topics or not, right? And even those people are not technically great, they are not technically aware. So general usage terms they will tell you, general usage terms they will tell you, they will say that make sure that CSS is there, make sure that something is there, right? But they don't know the technical word about it. Now, if I put styles in my catalog, right, in and you came here and you want to join UI course, and in that course styles is there, and you will say that these people are not teaching CSS. Am I right? Like this, lot of misunderstanding will happen from absolute freshers because they don't know technically, and they generally hear the topics because of their friends who are not even people who technically know everything. Even your friends may be working in a company or somewhere, but they also may not have a complete technical idea on the concept. In that case, what happens is the wrong topic name you will be always remembering that. And due to that, what happens, even institutes also, they have to put the topic saying that okay, for your sake we are teaching you CSS, right? But actual concept is not CSS. CSS is a part of a topic called what? Styles. Like that, so many topics are miscommunicated, right? Because of your understanding sake, we change the titles of them. But technically, those are different points. Means once you start learning the technology, you will understand that, right? So actually, we call the concept as styles. We don't call the concept as CSS. Everywhere they will put CSS as heading. But the main concept is styles. Why? Because CSS is a part of styles. So you are learning styles, in that CSS is one concept, right? So technically, what is styles and what is the purpose of styles? The purpose of styles is nothing but actually styles provide attributes. So provide attributes which are used to make HTML more interactive and responsive. Styles provide attributes which are used to make HTML more interactive and responsive. That means actually HTML is already having attributes, but those attributes are not enough. For example, in HTML, we have heading. For heading, to make the heading very effective, in HTML, what attributes you can give for heading element? For heading element, what attributes you can give? Have you tried color for heading? For heading, we can give only one attribute, align. Nothing else. We don't have BG color, font. Those all we applied through CSS. For heading, by default, HTML have only one option. What is that option? Align. Border not there, font color not there, background color not there, font style not there. Everything we have to apply by using extra effects. So HTML is having attributes, but those attributes are not enough to make HTML effective. For that, we need some extra attributes. Those extra attributes are called as what? Styles. Styles are nothing but additional attributes given for HTML elements to make those elements more effective, more interactive, more responsive. What is meant by interactive? That means effective user interface. Responsive means adjust themselves according to the device, screen, and all. That is what actually main purpose. So HTML is already having attributes, but we need more attributes. And who provides those attributes? Styles. Styles are going to provide these attributes. Now, actually, you can define styles. You can define styles for HTML elements in three ways. We can define styles for HTML elements in three ways. There are three ways of applying styles to any HTML element. One is we have inline styles. We have embedded styles. And we have external style sheets. External style sheets. We call them as CSS. Cascade style sheets. Cascade style sheets. That is three different options. First thing you have to learn that styles for any HTML element can be defined in three ways. We have inline, we have embedded, and we have external. What is difference between them? This is very, very important because later in future, The same concept will be for JavaScript also. Then you will easily understand JavaScript if you can perfectly concentrate on this CSS. Because the same mechanism will repeat there. And there we will not again learn, not required, because already we learned in CSS. Then it is easy to understand in JavaScript. So in how many ways we can apply styles? There are three ways: inline, embedded, external. So what is difference is, first we will see inline style. Inline styles means nothing but styles are defined for every element individually by using style attribute. Styles are defined for every element individually by using style attribute. That means we write like this. Suppose we have a heading and we want color for heading. Then we have to write style. Style is equal to, what is the attribute? We have to write attribute colon, what is the value? If you want another attribute, put semicolon, another attribute and colon value. This is how we write the styles. This mechanism is called as inline. Inline styles means the styles are written for any element inside that element by using style attribute. What is good? What is bad about this? What is difference? Actually, we write like this. Suppose we have heading, we write style is equal to, we just write here some color is some red, semicolon, some border as 2 pixel solid, some red. Like this, we can apply the styles. So styles can be written for every element individually like this. We can write like this. What is good, what is bad is inline styles are faster in rendering. They are faster in rendering. That means page will load fast. It will render the output fast. What is rendering? Already I explained in the beginning. So in browser HTML technique, parsing technique, I told you phases. We have layout, tokenization, rendering, and painting. Like inline styles are faster in rendering. Why? Because they are written inside an element. It will take less time to render. But problem is they are not good for reusability and extensibility. They are not good for reusability and extensibility. Reusing and extending is not good. So this takes time. Reusing and extensibility is not good. Reusability, extensibility is not good. Why? I will show you. Reusing, extending is not a good idea. So it's not having good abilities. I will show here. Inline style means, for example, suppose we are writing a simple heading and a HTML, another heading, some styles, another heading, some JavaScript. So we have 3 headings. Now I want to apply some effects to the first heading. Then what you can do is directly you can write inside the heading style. All these days we were not doing that, but this is the first technique. Here we can just apply color is equal to red, then semicolon, next border is equal to 2 pixel solid red, background color is equal to some yellow, like this, we can directly write here. Now you can see it is applied to that heading. Padding, alignments, anything you can apply here. Now, what is good about this? The good about this is it is fast. This is fast. What is bad about this? We can't reuse it. Suppose same style I want for JavaScript also. Same style I want for JavaScript. Again, I have to write all. Whatever I written for first heading, I have to write them again. That means what we have to do for JavaScript, again, we have to write all of them. The styles you written for one element, you cannot reuse. Not only that, extending is also difficult. For example, somebody is using our website and we want to change the color. Now we cannot ask him to stop using. I will open your code. I will make changes in that. That's not good idea. He will be using. We will update from another place. It will automatically show the reflection on his site. That is not possible if you write the styles in which one? Inline. Extensibility issues will be there. Reusability issues will be there. But if you don't want the styles to reuse, you want to apply only for one element, and I don't repeat that, then better you go with inline. Inline styles are faster, but inline styles are not good for reusability and extensibility. This is one simple example I will give how we can write the inline style. Already given above, same concept. So this is the first technique. We can write the styles inline. This is inline style. Instead of inline, we can use embedded styles. Embedded styles is nothing but in embedded technique, the styles are written in style container, and kept inside page. In this embedded technique, styles are written in style container and kept inside page. What is good is you can reuse the styles. Another one, you can extend easily extend the styles. We can reuse the styles. We can easily extend the styles. That is good about embedded. All these days we were doing this. All these days, how we were using styles. How we were using styles all these days. Write a separate style container, put it inside the page, and we can write styles and we can apply everywhere. We can access and use it. So all these days, the technique of style we are using is what? Embedded. So that means example how we write syntactically. Just we write a style tag. In the style tag, here comes very important. We will generally use a selector. I will explain what is a selector in the next level. We will discuss about that. This selector, all these days, what we were using tag name, or we were using class name. Class name is dot, right? There are so many selectors we are going to learn now. We are going to understand. We need a selector. After that, we need attribute. And the colon value. Any number of attributes you can write with value, and close the style. This is important. This technique is called as what? Embedded. This technique is embedded. All these days we were doing that. All these days, how we are applying styles? We are applying styles by using a technique called embedded. Let's see here. Embedded means what? I will remove the styles from here. I will remove the styles. Okay. Let me write the styles. Let's write the styles here, right? Here, there is a style container. In the style container, we are writing heading 2. Heading 2. Okay. We will do one thing. We will first open this page. Yeah. Inspect. In inspect, observe carefully. In inspect, these developer tools will come. We call this as developer tools. In these developer tools, go to categories. In the categories, you will find network. Select network category. When you select network category here, you see in the network category, we can track the performance of page. So I will go to network category. Now add the style in head. Here we will apply background color yellow, color as red, then text align center, border as 2 pixel solid red color. Like this we define. I will save this now. You can see styles are applied here. And observe carefully how much time it has taken. DOM content loaded. How many seconds? 84 milliseconds. It took 84 milliseconds to apply the styles. Remember, 84 milliseconds it taken for all the three. For all the three to apply styles, it took 84 milliseconds. Okay, keep that. 84 milliseconds it taken. Now, remove this. Let's write the same by using inline technique. Style, background color yellow, color as red, text align center, border as 2 pixel solid red. Same effects I am writing. Same effects. Let me copy and paste the same for second and the same for third. All headings I am applying. Now I will reload the page here, refresh the page. You see 60 milliseconds. It took 60 milliseconds to load. Same effects 3 times I rewritten, but still time is good. Right? That why? Because inline are always faster. Remember, in real-time projects, what is difference between you as a learner and a real-time software developer? The difference is you write the code to achieve the output that is asked in class. That is your target. What is your target? In class, what I showed that you have to achieve. That is your target. And that means your always concentration is whether you achieved the same output or not. That is your target. In real world projects, when we are developing projects, our main concentration is make the performance better. That means the performance must be better. It should perform better. It's not just output. Remember, for a software developer, achieving the output is nothing special. Even you are feeling little bit sleepy. That means you are just like you know, experienced drivers will be there. Experienced drivers, they will be driving and they will take a nap slowly. but still they are perfect, right? That means you can see that they can take a nap while driving. Just a small nap they will take. They generally happens. Expert drivers, if you take a nap, it will be accident, right? So expert drivers do that. That means senior developers, after having their good lunch, they will feel very sleepy. In that sleepy mode also, they write the code, it will work. Understood? They are such experts. They are such experts that in that sleepy mode also, they write the code, it will work. They will not get errors because they are doing that from several years, and that is, they are genius in that. That is not their main concentration. They don't care about output, how to find. They will achieve the output anyway. For a senior developer, you give a solution and give time, he will solve it and bring to you. There is no question like he can't solve. He will solve. Any problem related to the concept you give, he will solve. There is no problem at all. But performance, his main concentration is not output. Output he will achieve. Just performance is important. That means the code he's written, is it performing well? How much time it is taking? Even 1 millisecond difference comes, we will implement the technique. For example, previously it was 84. Now next time it is 83. Then we will implement this 83. You may be thinking like 1 millisecond, what will happen? On internet, 1 millisecond matters. That leads to lot of problems in future. That's the reason even a 1 millisecond difference is there, we will use the technique. So our main concentration is not just achieving the output, performance also important. That's the reason our developers will check for best performance for the situation and implement the technique. So now remember, it is not like which one is best. Because if I have to change the styles regularly, then is it writing inline is not good. Why it is not good? Suppose I want to change background color of all headings, then what to do? Every heading I have to go and change the background color. That's not great idea. That's the reason you cannot say that this is best, right? Depending on situation and requirement, we have to implement. There are so many rules. I will tell you those rules after this point. We will discuss that. So two techniques are there. Inline, another one embedded. Inline is writing inside, but problem is not reusable and easily extendable, right? Embedded means you can embed in the page separately so that you can reuse it. That means for every heading, you don't need to write. You write for one place, it will apply at various locations. But here, lot of questions are there now. The first question asked is, the first important question, FAQs related to this. The first important question asked is where to embed the style. Where to embed the style in page. So in head section, in body section, where to embed. Right? Actually, you can embed style in both head and body. We can embed in both head and body. Now, another question immediately is, what is difference then? What is difference between styles in head and styles in body? In body. That means the first question is, embed means you write a separate style tag. Okay, I written it. Where to keep it? In head section or in body section? You can keep in both places. You can keep in head, you can keep in body. Then what is difference? What is difference between style in head and what is difference between style in body. For that, first you need to understand the difference between head and body, which I explained in the beginning. When we learnt about head and body section, what difference I told you between head and body? What is the difference between head and body? Hmm? I explained one difference. Hmm? You have written notes, huh? Check in the head what I written. That's the reason I told you that you need test, because by face you look intelligent, but you are not actually. Understood? Huh? You may think you know everything, but actually you don't know, because so many faces we see, lakhs of faces from last 10-15 years we watch. Huh? By face you are very confident about technology, but internally nothing will be there. Huh? You need to refer whatever you are learning. I told you already, na? Write everything, right? Whatever we are discussing, write notes. Even you are listening from online, you have to write notes, then only you will get a job, otherwise no. Guarantee. Remember this. After you start job trials, you will understand. You'll understand my point, why I told you. Right? The best way of learning a software technology is while listening to the concept, write what you are understanding from my words. Write them. Then only you are suitable for jobs. Understood? What I told, head section. Head section, its intention is to load content into browser memory first. From browser memory, it is delivered to page. Body section directly delivers to page. That's a very huge difference. Right? The contents in head section are not directly loaded into page. First, they are loaded into browser memory. From browser memory, whenever they are required by the page, they will be accessed. So, when to keep styles in head section? When to keep styles in head section? When you want the styles not to apply immediately. You want the styles to load and be in the memory. Whenever page wants, it can use. Such styles are kept in head. Some styles are loaded immediately at the time of loading the page. Those styles are kept in body. You can keep both in a page. For example, see now. For example, here, suppose these are the styles we are writing. Okay. I will add this light. Okay. Now I am writing this. Fine. Now here I am writing simple style. In the style, I given heading 2. So color is red. This is directly applied to headings. These need not to load in memory, because you are mentioning to apply to heading 2. Wherever heading 2 comes, they will apply. Then better you can keep them in the body. in the body. In the body, anywhere above, below, anywhere, it doesn't matter. Right? In the body, you keep them above, below, anywhere, it doesn't matter. People have an habit of keeping at the bottom. Right? In the body. Now you can see they are working fine. They are working fine. That means they are going to apply. And suppose I am writing here, I am writing style, and style I given dot effect. Dot effect, or say I given border effect. This border effect, so here we will say border as 2 pixel dotted and some red color. To which element this will apply? To which element this is going to apply? This is not going to apply anywhere. It is not going to apply anywhere. It is a class selector now. It is not going to apply anywhere. It is not going to affect anywhere. So I want to affect for second heading. Then what we have to do? We have to use a class. Class, what is effect? Border effect. Now it is going to apply to that particular. These kind of styles we keep in head because we don't want to immediately apply. They will load in memory, and from memory, whenever required, they are applied. So if styles needs to load into memory and from there they need to be delivered to page, then you have to keep in head. You want immediately to apply, you keep in body. You can keep in both places. I will tell you the rules. Rules we will learn. Rules means if I keep both places, what will happen, how they work, all these rules are there. We will discuss about that. In interviews, mostly such questions are asked. These are the questions regularly seen in MNC level interviews. That means they want to know how much depth you have knowledge in the concept. They will not ask how to put background color. They will not ask how to change font size. Right? Those are not questions for interview. They will ask, if I write in both places, which one will work? And why to write in head, why to write in body? These are the points. Never, nobody in interview will ask you how to set a border, background color, font colors and all. No question is asked. Time waste also to ask such questions. They will simply ask these kind of hierarchical questions. Right? That's the reason you need to know. So first thing, now what is the answer for this? Styles in a head section are intended to load into browser memory and then applied to page contents. That is the point. This, the same definition I given in the beginning. Styles in body section are intended to load directly into page. Directly into page. That is the style in head and style in body. They are intended to directly load into the page. That is the difference between style in head and body. Rules we will see later, right? Rules we will discuss here. So in next important is, this is embedding, where you can embed. So here another question is, can we embed styles in both head and body? Answer is yes, we can. So if styles are defined in head and body, which set of effects will apply. Here 2 points are there. If styles are defined in head and body, which set of effects will apply? That means here the point is, the question is if here the answer is 2 ways the answer will be. I will tell you. Suppose here I am having, remove the class. Yep. So here at the top I am writing heading 2, color as red. In the body section also heading 2, so color as green. Which color will be applied? Same you are writing. So here the point is 2 answers are there. If same set of attributes are defined, then the effects of body section are applied. Effects in body section are applied if same set of attributes are defined. If different attributes are defined, different attributes are defined, then all will apply. If different attributes are defined, all will apply. Head will apply, body also will apply. Depends on how you return the effects and what effects you return. That means, what does this means? Same set of attributes means here, what is the attribute we applied for heading? Color. Here also color is there, in head color, in body also color. Then which color it will apply? Body color it will apply. Suppose in head there is text align center and it is having background color yellow. Like this I will write. Now it will apply these two for the heading, to the heading, but color will be which color? Green. In green here we have extra some border as 2 pixel solid, some red color. This also will apply. That means all are going to apply. All are going to apply, but color will be red, green. Why it is green? Because same attribute is used. Color and color. Then body is the priority. Suppose in body 2 times I written. Can we write two styles in body? You can write, no problem. You can write 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, any number of times in head and body. If you written that, then it will work with a mechanism called last in, first out. That means whatever the latest you given, last one you given, that is the first one to apply. That means it uses the mechanism last in, first out, LIFO. Last in, first out means the latest one you applied, that will work. That means here I am writing another style. In that again for heading 2, color is, suppose I given color as black like this, or a color as blue like this I define. Then you can see color is blue. Why? Because the latest will apply. Latest will apply. So here another point is, can we define multiple style containers in one section? So if defined, then which set of effects are applied? That is the question. Answer is yes, you can define multiple style containers. So it uses last in, first out. Last in, first out. So last in, first out mechanism. Okay, that is what the concept. Again, same point. If different effects are applied, different attributes are used, all will work. Same attributes are used, then last in, first out. So if different attributes are defined, then all will apply. If same attributes you are defining, then it will be this. That is how we can handle. So can we define multiple style containers? Right. This is one important. So we can write embedded, but in embedded where? In head or in body? When in head and when in body, right? These are important. Actually, one technique, one trick and one technique which is not recommended, but what software developers do is we can write outside HTML also, not in head, not in body, outside HTML. Generally, software technologies, we have certain risk factors involved. If developer is aware of complete risk factors, then he can use some techniques which are not recommended officially. But he knows that they will work, but they are not recommended. Anywhere in the world of CSS, you will not see any book, any video, any tutorial teaching you to keep style outside HTML. But in real-time projects, some people do. That means what we do is we will remove the style from here. Okay. I will copy the style here. Okay. You can see it is completely empty. We can keep complete outside HTML. Outside HTML, complete. And it is also working. Complete outside HTML also working. But you will never see anybody telling you about this. But in real-time projects, when you go to work on projects, your seniors will be writing like this. And if you ask them why you are writing like this, then they will say that it will perform better. It will perform better. Then you ask like, do you want me to write like this? He will say, no. You write in head and body what you learned. Give it to me. I will take care about it. Whether to keep it outside or not, I will decide later according to situation. If you ask the question, how do I know that concept? That whether to keep outside or not. If you ask this question to any of your senior developer, that how do I know? I want to know this technique. Then he will say that after 5 years, you will understand. Go now. He will say that after 5 years, 6 years of web development, you will understand. As of now, go and do what is given to you. Simple. He will not even try to explain why he keeps it outside. Because it is time waste, because you can't understand. Because for that, you need to work in several project scenarios. You have to work in different consequences. Then only you will understand the risk factors. That is not that somebody explains you and you will understand. Until or unless you worked with several projects, you will not get that experience. Depending on project situation, that particular page situation, we do like that. That's the reason this is not recommended at all. Nobody will tell you that. But still, senior people do it. Why? Because that is one good performance. It will perform better. When you write outside, it is going to perform better. That means actually, little better when compared to that. Completely depends on again the situation, also completely depends on the situation. Performing better. I will reload several times here. Average, you can see some average is previously I added some effects now. You see it shows 52 milliseconds. Earlier was how much? 84, 60, now 50. That means it will perform better. It will perform better, but not sure. Sometimes it will fail. They will not work at all. That's the reason this is not recommended depending on situation. So this remove from your brain about this point, but you will not surprise. You will not get in surprise that somebody writing outside, because you heard about this now, right? You will not be surprised somebody writing outside, because you know that, okay, this is also followed. But majority you recommend, we recommend you to use either inline, embedded in head or embedded in body, right? That is the point. Next important, another concept is, so another concept, what is the mime type for styles? Mime type for styles. This is very important. Mime actually stands for, mime is multi-purpose internet mail extensions. Multi-purpose internet mail extensions, that is called as mime in short. This is very important also. Multi-purpose internet mail extensions, mime types. Actually, suppose if I ask you, like, if I save a file in MS Excel like software, what will be the extension? MS Excel like software, what will be the extension of file? It will be like XLS, XLSX, like CSV, like that. 20-25 extensions are there. More than 20-25. For example, MS Word. MS Word means DOC, DOCX, RTF, TXT. All these types will come in MS Word again. That means in MS Word, there are more than 20 types. In Excel, there are more than 20 types. Then as a software developer, how to access all MS Word files? To access all MS Word files, they may have 20 different extensions. Then we will not use extension. We will use mime type. Mime type is nothing but, for example, already in image concept I explained. If you remembered, in the image concept I explained, I think you remembered, we have image/JPEG. That is the mime type. Under the type, we have .jpg, .jpeg, .jfif, like this. All these are the JPG type one. But in different situations, different extensions will come. But all are JPG family only. Then as a developer, how to access all JPG files? We don't use extensions. We use the mime type. Under one mime type, all extensions are present. If you can access the mime type, automatically all extensions will come. So a software developer should know the mime type and the extensions. Suppose if you started writing extension, how many extensions will you write? If you miss any extension, that will not work. That's the reason we don't use extensions. We use what? Mime types. Now, why mime type is important? Actually, you see how you are writing the style. We are writing the styles. We are writing the styles in a curly brace like this. This is used for JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, React, HTML, CSS, SAS, less, so many. Then browser is confused. Who are you? Are you JavaScript? Are you CSS? Are you SAS? Are you less? In CSS itself, several families are there, which you will learn in next levels. That means now browser is confused about this block because this is the block used for everybody. That means React uses the same block, JavaScript uses the same block, jQuery uses the same block, SAS less will use the same block, CSS also using same block. That means now browsers are confused about this. That is the reason it is good to tell the browser that this block belongs to CSS. How do we tell that? For that, what we have to do is whenever we write the styles, for the styles, we have to define type is equal to text slash CSS. That is the MIME type of CSS. Then browsers can easily understand that this is CSS. Otherwise also it works, but some browsers may not understand. That's the reason we will not take chance. Every time we have to write the MIME type. 100% you have to write. While learning, you may ignore that. But in real world, without that, your code is rejected. Right? It's compulsory to write the MIME type for styles. How do we define the MIME type? So MIME type is nothing but it specifies the type, media type. It specifies the file type, file content type, actually file content type. It specifies the file content type. So which is text slash CSS for styles. So syntactically we write like this. Syntactically we define style type is equal to text slash CSS. That's how we define the styles. We have to configure the style in this way. Right. These are the important basic things of working with the style. Now, several more points are there that we'll see tomorrow. Right. Still embedded itself, so many are there. We will learn about them, all the rules and how to handle them. That we'll see in next session. So next session, we will discuss what is external style sheet and how to write the styles, selectors and all we will learn here. All these days you learned, but you don't know this much in depth about that. You just kept those styles and written them. These are all important to know, their consequences and all. Then we can start building good interface with all this knowledge, right? Tomorrow we'll continue.